Yes, my people, a very good day to you wherever you are around the globe. It's another beautiful day, a very beautiful afternoon actually in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. And by the way, why I'm coming this very hour, there's something that was ringing in my head. Upon everything, let's get back to the squad. Romeo Lavia, Enzo Fernandez, and Moises Caicedo. Can you imagine if these three are to start our next game? Picture it. In fact, I'm showing you the pictures now. Put these three together in our midfield in our next game against who? Bournemouth, right? Just imagine these three in our midfield. In the next 3, 4, 5 matches, where do you think Chelsea will be? As if they are all to play to their peak. If they are all on form after the international break, let's assume that they came back in form. I want to hear from you as a Chelsea fan. Yes, I want to hear from you as a Chelsea fan. Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, and Romeo Lavia. If these three are to start our next game, what do you think will happen? What will be your expectation? What do you expect from them? And let's just assume they are all on top form. They came back strong. And these three are to start in that midfield. As you can see the picture, you see them, right? What do you think, or what will be your expectation of that match? Forget about the striking department. Midfielders can score goals sometimes, yes, we agree, but we need a goal poacher. That one, it's a fact. Like I said yesterday, we could have spent about 120, 130 or 150 million pounds to buy Victor Osimhen. I would have preferred that. I would have loved it, as we have a striker like Victor Osimhen. Harry Kane, Tottenham wouldn't sell Harry Kane to us. They want our player, Conor Gallagher, but they don't want to give us, there's no need how they will sell Harry Kane to a Premier League rival. He would have been the best fit for us, but he's now in Bayern Munich. Victor Osimhen is still in Napoli. Assuming we price him 150 million pounds, it would be too good for Napoli to reject. But just imagine if we were to have these three players, Enzo Fernandez, Romeo Lavia, and Moises Caicedo in our midfield, starting or moving forward from now. I'm hoping and believing that by the time the international break is over, they will pick up form. These three will begin to be partnered together in that midfield. Yes, I'm hoping so. And whilst I'm hoping so, I also want to hope that Ben Chilwell will be given his normal role to play. This is a statement Ben Chilwell has granted, an interview. And this is what he has to say. Ben Chilwell, he said, on his advanced role, Ben Chilwell on advanced left wing role, he said, it is something new, but the manager put his trust in me to play there. So I try to repay that trust. I'm still learning as I am going. I have been playing left back, then left wing back, and now I am again higher up the pitch. This is nuance. Let me not use that word. You see, I'm beginning to sweat by reading this alone. Don't we have left wings again? Don't we have wingers again in the team? Now he's saying that he's beginning to. The coach asked him now to move up higher the pitch again, leaving the left back row where he mastered, where he's so used to, where he practiced during the preseason that we all saw. The coach asked him now to move up higher the pitch. Now he's playing the role of left winger. Don't we have left wingers again in the squad? Even if you want to play three center backs, why won't you just keep Ben Chilwell on the bench and use the proper left winger for that role? Or am I getting insane here? Is anything wrong with me? Why won't the coach just leave Ben Chilwell on the bench instead of destroying his career? Because right now, he is messing up himself in that left wing. Ben Chilwell is messing up himself. His stock is reducing by day. You accepted, you are playing the role the coach gave you. And what is Mauricio Pochettino? Are we here to do try and error in the Premier League? You came in to do try and error in this season? No, Chelsea, we are not ready. Last season, we ended the season with 12 points. We ended the season with 12 points on the 12th position. Sorry, we ended the season on the 12th position. This season, we are not going to take that 12th position. Please, 1 billion pounds spent. You alone, you came. We spent almost half a billion pounds since you came in. We spent almost half a billion pounds since you came in. Over 300 and something million pounds we spent since you came in. We bought players. Don't we have the left wingers again? Why left back now? Listen what he's saying. He said that Benchiwa on advanced row, left wing row. He said it is something new. It is something new to him. But the manager put his trust in me to play there. So I tried to repay the trust. So the manager asked him to play there. So he tried to repay the trust the manager put on him. But my good friend Benchiwa, it's not working. It's not working for you and it's not working for your team. It's not working for your club. It's not working for the squad. It's not working for your fans. It's not working. This is absolute nonsense. I'm sorry to say. It's not working. It's not working. You try to repay him back. Yes, as a player, you do your best. You are trying to do your best to please the coach. But you know very well that it's not working. So I have been playing left back, then left wing back. And now I am again higher up the pitch. My goodness. There's something else that needed to be done. Mauricio Pochettino, I don't know, but this is not the time for try and error, please. I'm hoping that by the time they come back from preseason, you would have gone back to your notes, revised notes, check very well. Your revised notes, you need to go back. Pochettino, you need to go back and revise your notes, please. Yeah, I'm begging you. In fact, Chelsea fans, we are begging you. We are on our knees begging you. And meanwhile, this guy's career is at stake. His stock is dropping. Where he's playing, we know. We know. Please, let me leave Chelsea news now. Let me move forward because I'm getting, my spirit is getting angry this afternoon. Let me move forward. To other news, according to Fabrizio Romano, Al Duhail are now closing in on Philippe Coutinho deal. Agreement being sealed with Aston Villa on loan move with salary covered. Coutinho accepted 10 days ago as he rejected approaches from Besiktas and Betis to join the Qatari side Al Duhail. Actually, the transfer market will close today in the Saudis. I think so, yeah, if my memory serves me right. So this deal today has to be finalized. Yeah, the deal has to be finalized today for Philippe Coutinho to play in Qatar with the Qatari club Al Duhail. Yes, here we go. That deal, that means it's already settled on a loan for Philippe Coutinho. Yeah. Again, Benchiwa made a statement. He said, we are confident and also have a great manager. We are very aware of what's wrong. Good, and you're aware of what's wrong. But confident we can turn it around very quickly. I think it will be good future. With a bit more patience, we will come good. There's nothing like patience in the EPL, in the Premier League where you play. Benchiwa, you know that every point counts. Any missed opportunity is a missed opportunity forever. Once you miss it, you miss it. And that point is gone. There's nothing like in the future. If we want to play for the future, then you guys should let us know that we are building for the future, not for today. Nobody should be giving us fake hope and you go to the field and be doing different things, please. Yeah. Chelsea executives hosted representatives from Riyadh Air and pitched potential longer-term front of shared sponsorship deal for the men's squad and women's team from next season. Yeah, Air Riyadh are going to be our next, shared sponsors. That deal was discussed yesterday. The news came about 60 million per season, because what we heard was that the agreement between Chelsea and how do you call it? The other Infinite Athlete. That deal is just going to be 1 year. That deal is only going to be 1 year. So from next season, Riyadh Air will be the one that will be sponsoring our shirts. Yeah, according to sources, according to what we are hearing. Okay. Lukaku Dybala partnership debut in Roma Empoli. Yeah, I decided to go in for this news today because once in a while we need to visit Jose Mourinho and his squad. Once in a while, my friends. I decided to go in for them this afternoon and bring you what's happening. Currently, both Dybala and Dybala and Lukaku, they are still in camp. They are training hard for their fitness. About 12 of Roma's players are gone for international. They've gone for international. Roma are looking to bounce back after the international break following a disappointing start to the season. With 11 players gone on international duty. Okay, 11, not 12. 11 players. Jose Mourinho will have to make do with the ones who stayed behind at Trigoria, including Paulo Dybala, who is set to return to group training this week. Yes. The same newspaper claimed that, okay, it's about the Gazzetta dello Sport. So the buyer is aiming to return to Roma starting 11 versus Empoli on 17th September. The same newspaper claimed that Romelu Lukaku could make his first starting appearance in that game, paired alongside the Argentine forward. This will mark their first playing time together as the buyer remained out for Roma's last match against Milan. It will be a cracker if we are to see Dybala pairing with Lukaku. I hope to watch that match on the 17th. Yeah. Normally, their match comes after Chelsea's game. They normally play their match later in the night. So I hope to enjoy that match. Just on a lighter note, for you out there, Chelsea fan and Jose Mourinho lovers, and those who have been following Lukaku's career want to know what is happening next to him. Yes, it's believed that he is still in camp, training. He's not going on international break. Paulo Dybala is also not going international break. Both are training together in camp, hoping by the time the international break is over, they will play together their first match against Empoli. Let me leave you here. I'll come again in a few hours' time. Shalom and peace.